Hey, it's Marks Washington, MTC Media, with the Maryland wrap-up. Terps with an 78-66 win over Iowa. Iowa jumped out early. Iowa was one who got out to the early lead. At one time, leading by 11 points. They were being led by a very hot Peyton Sanford, who came out, hit his first three-pointers, but ended up 3 for 9 from three, 7-16 from the floor. Coach Willard said that the big difference is that he switched Deshaun Harris-Smith on him when Iowa's coach was asked about it afterwards. McCaffrey, he said no comment because he didn't want to be fined. So obviously he didn't feel like Harris-Smith was the difference as much as the officiating was the difference. Maryland was led by Deshaun Harris-Smith, who had a career high 17 points. He was 7 for 10 from the field, 2 for 3 from the three-point line. This was the second straight game that he came off the bench, and he looked more comfortable. He looked more aggressive. Maybe it's something about not starting. I do agree with what Willard said after the game, which was people are making a big deal about him not starting. But in the game on Saturday or Sunday, whenever the last game was, he played 41 minutes. Today he played 31 minutes and 52 seconds. So, yeah, he didn't start, but him not starting didn't mean that he didn't get plenty of playing time. Kaiser shot 1 for 6. But probably the key, Jahmir Young might have shot 4 for 12, but he was 13 for 13 from the free throw line, finished with 21 points. Julian Reese was Julian Reese. He's really become the rock of this team. 16 points, 13 rebounds. He was 7 for 10 from the floor. 4 of his 13 rebounds were offensive rebounds. It just seems like when you don't notice, he's racking up points, and he just gets them throughout the game. He plays physical. He played hard. Today he stayed out of foul trouble. Now you're playing Iowa. I would expect that he would stay out of foul trouble, and he did. But I don't know if the season Reese is having is being fully appreciated by the fans. I mean, he's asked to sacrifice at a lot of schools. They would have had him, or he would have requested to be a stretch 4 guy. And he's not stretching at all. He is in the paint every single game, almost every minute, offensively and defensively. And I agree, numbers don't tell what Julian Reese means to this team. So Maryland comes away with a 12-point win. Illinois comes to town on Saturday. I don't think I'll be here Saturday. I will be at Virginia and Wake Forest. That's where you can catch me. But you will catch me again Friday night, as Georgetown has a rare Friday night game as they face Villanova. This is Marks Washington from MTC Media.